in this session, especially interesting to us. Martin Luther used the epistle to the Galatians for the Reformation because it was written to folks who are like we are. And so that concludes that section. Now let's move on to section verses 1 through 7. The work in Iconium. Verse 1. And it came to pass in Iconium that they were both together into the synagogues of the Jews, and so spake, that a great multitude, both of the Jews and also of the Greeks, believed. If you follow the journey on a map, and I have included in the description down below a link. I talked about it last night, and I didn't want to go through the time to tell you how to find it on ttb.com. I was correct about the website. You go down on the left hand side, it has notes and outlines, and click on notes and outlines, and it will take you reconnected. Okay. So I lost connectivity. I may have to do this over again, so I apologize if that's the case. I actually have two internet service providers, and the tablet has internet on it, and I was hoping that it would switch over if I lost one of them to one of the others, and I would no longer lose connectivity. Remember, it's been a while since that's happened. And I had to wind up doing one chapter in two different parts because I didn't get it all whenever I did it. So this may be going into oblivion, but we will do it, and we will see what happens. I will do it again if necessary. So like I said, go in the description and look for, there's a link that will take you to the website where that you can download the notes and outlines for Acts. And I told you how to get there. But there's 33 pages. The maps and outlines are the last two. The maps on the notes and outlines are on the last 2 pages. So you will notice that they crossed over the length of the Isle of Cyprus and then sailed to Perga in Pamphylia. Then they traveled up into the country of Antioch, Iconium, Lystra, and Derbe. These are the cities of Galatia, so they are now in the heartland of Asia Minor. And so then in verse 2, but the unbelieving Jews stirred up the Gentiles and made their minds evil affected against the brethren. Long time therefore abode they, speaking boldly in the Lord, which gave testimony unto the word of his grace, and granted signs and wonders to be done by their hands. But the multitude of the city was divided, and part held with the Jews, and part with the apostles. Paul and Barnabas caused quite a division in the city. You must remember that Paul and Barnabas are both Jews. They always went to the Jews first and used the synagogue as a springboard to get to the Gentiles. Verse 5. And when there was a great assault made both of the Gentiles and also of the Jews with their rulers, to use them despitefully and to stone them. They were aware of it and fled unto Lystra and Derbe, cities of Lycaonia, and unto the region that lieth around about. And there they preached the gospel. Because they didn't get a very good reception in Iconium, they fled to Lystra and Derbe. However, we know that they came back through Iconium, so there must have been some believers there.